Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. Happy Wednesday. Oh, it's cold. Or it certainly felt it earlier on when I was walking my first officer. I've got to go out again after this. Yes, we have snow here in the UK. Battered us probably in the middle of the country around about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's been moving south, and well, that's where we're headed tonight. We're headed down to London Stansted, and yeah, I believe it was snowing a bit ago there. Who knows? It may have stopped snowing by the time we get there, but either way, it should look like a beautiful landscape beneath us as well. The moon is still nice and strong, so should be nice and bright as well. So welcome on board, everyone. So glad that you're all here. Hey DC, Danny, good evening to you. Loving the vague, dreary music. I know I could drop off to sleep with this. C Denton, good morning. Squiggly, hey Squiggly, not seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Chris Wigram, good evening to you as well, and Christian Stammer as well. Fantastic. All right. Well, the operational flight plan is pinned into the chat as per usual. If watching on YouTube, shout out and hello to our Twitch viewers. Hey Travis, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Lewis Aviation is celebrating 22 months of channel membership. Says looking forward to the stream. Absolutely freezing. Do you know what? I turned the heating off in the house today all day. I had no one in. What's the point? The thermostat then we got in. The thermostat turned on at 13 degrees. Oh, the house was cold. The wife wasn't happy. The kids definitely weren't happy. But I'm not eating the house if no one's in. I'm from Yorkshire. Hey, Magic Clap. Good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. So, Lewis, thank you so much for an incredible 22 months of channel support. Really do appreciate that, my friend. Oh, let's get on. Let's get on board. Oh, we've just got a aircraft departing there. Look, we'll just have a quick look. I wonder if it's a fellow Easyjet aircraft. Yeah, looks like it is. Beautiful. There he goes. Yeah, so the weather here in Belfast is absolutely fine. His logo light's not on. Nah, never mind. Right, let's get on board, shall we? Oh, so what's the temperature here? 1 degree. How about it's colder than that where we're going. The QNH is so low, low pressure. Ooh, not good. Let me see. So we appear to have lots of air traffic control at the moment, so that's good. Manchester controls online, lots of London controls as well. Nothing over here though. Covering Belfast, so we're on our own over here. Never mind. Hey Mona Lima, good evening to you. Right, let's check out the latest meta. I'll just update this in case it's changed at all. So wind 090 at 3, yeah, wind's nice and light, that's good, and then we've got good visibility here, 4,000, scattered 4,900, 0 degrees, QNH 994. Yeah, so that also means as well a little bit of useless knowledge for you. When we're talking to ATC and they give us a QNH, because it's below 1,000, we have to read back 994 hectopascals. We have to confirm what units we are in, presumably so you're not getting confused with our friends across the pond who would say altimeter 2992, etc. So yeah, need to make sure that everything's set correctly. And Sammy NL on Twitch says, thanks for all the YouTube videos, really help getting started in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're more than welcome, Sammy. Glad you're here on the live stream. Always great to be able to ask questions and anything on the flight. Right, let's have a look at what's happening in Stansted at the moment. We've got a pushback time in around half an hour or so we'll check that out in a minute. Come on, I want to click this. There we are. Let's get the latest. We've got some ATIS information as well from VATSIM. There's the latest METAR. When was that? That was half an hour ago, so that should be getting updated pretty soon. Wind 060 at 11 knots, so that's not bad. 3,600 meters visibility. That's Cat 1. Light snow, but overcast at 300, so we're going to be seeing those runway lights a little bit later on. This is information from ATC. ATIS. Runway use 04, ILS approach, ATC low visibility procedures are in force. Right, auto land it is then tonight, so that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, now of course they must be doing a very good job of keeping that runway clear, because you cannot auto land on a contaminated runway. It is forbidden. So if LVPs are in place, then yeah, auto land it can be. I guess LVPs could be in place, but you don't have to auto land, because technically it is above Cat 1 minimums according to the visibility that we've got there. But overcast 300, that's quite a low cloud base, isn't it? Anyway, Abed Morini, hey mate, captain for 17 months now, Abed. Great to have you on board. We've not seen you for a while, Abed. Hope you've been well. Says, hey Gav, it was a nice journey so far. Looking forward to the upcoming streams. Abed, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully you're not going to be put by the cold weather that we're getting tonight. Lewis, why is it an auto land? Because low visibility procedures are in place. So if low visibility procedures are in place, it means they're using the Cat 2-3 holding points, so the ILS is completely undisturbed, so auto lands are available. Magic Lab, no, I don't use Volanta, just because I don't want another program running in the background whilst we're streaming. Right, so I've got the weather and everything we need there. So let's have a look at the operational flight plans, see what we've got to get ourselves to contend with this evening. About 14 tons of payload. Now, the alternate tonight is right back up here in Liverpool, actually. Because all the weather down south is just rubbish. So they're not suitable as alternates tonight. So yeah, Liverpool's the alternate. Call sign Easy 267, that's straightforward. 37,000 feet, got a nice tailwind helping us down, and yeah, alright, what's plug fuel? We're going to be taking loads more than normal because of the weather. 5-3, alright, so extra reasons for taking more fuel is, one, because of the weather that's down there. LVPs are in place, so everything's moving really slowly down there as well. You might get thrown into a hold, traffic congestion, that kind of stuff. The runway could become contaminated, visibility can drop, then we can't auto land because we're not allowed to auto land on a contaminated runway, so then we have to come and go somewhere else. So 5-3 is the plug fuel. And as our flight routing, no terrain or anything rubbish to worry about there. What we got there, right? Yeah, so look at that. So even Liverpool, the ceiling, which is our alternate, the ceiling is 600 feet. That's okay. That's still good old Cat 1. Manchester 05 left. Yeah, Cat 1. Leeds Bradford. I don't want to go to Leeds. That's it. End off. I don't want to go to Leeds. Birmingham. Well, Birmingham's not that much better, is it? I bet they're LVPs as well, actually, that low cloud base coming in. So, let's have a look at the weather brief. So tempo between now and 2 o'clock in the morning, visibility 5 kilometers, rain and snow, broken founders. See, that's actually better. I mean, the snow is actually moving further away. The longer we sit here and delay, the better the weather should get. So, yeah, we're in no rush. Not tonight, anyway. Let's see what kind of ride we can expect. So that's our flight route. In fact, looking at that, airborne-wise, there's nothing on the Sigma charts. Alright, so Danny, you suggested 8 tons of fuel. Well, let's just check this out. So, the most extra we could load is 3,732 tons. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we probably could take 8 tons of fuel, but I think that might be pushing it a little bit. Bear in mind, we're probably going to get directs and things like that, and shortcuts and that kind of stuff. So there's no real reason to take the full maximum 3,732 tons, and we're limited to that because you can see where it says extra on the screen there, just above tanker. So that's where it tells you we can take that. That is the most fuel we could take, and the prefix by the letter L means if we take that amount of fuel, then we will be at our maximum landing weight when we get into Stansted. Well, as I've just said, we're probably not going to burn everything, so yeah, we don't need that much. But to be safe, you know, an extra, what? If we took 6.5 tons, 6.5 tons should do us fine. I mean, that'd get us back up here to Belfast if we needed to. So I think that is a fair shout. We're going to take 6.5 half tons of fuel. Hey James, hey Captain 79, good evening, great to see you guys coming on board. Speedblade says he watches the streams every time. Thank you Speedblade, hope you're enjoying them. Lemon Wolf, good evening to you as well. And Dennis Curran, Nova Scotia, says he had a touch of snow yesterday. Nice. Yeah, so we are in Belfast. I love this airport from Pyrrhus. It looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? So we're going to start getting passenger board of 5-10 minutes or so. Other than that, I think we're pretty good to start setting up. Aircraft is in the turnaround state, as per usual. So yeah, everything's fine there. External power is connected. APU is not yet up and running. So nav lights there on. Acupressure is in the green. Flaps are up. Spoilers retracted. Parking brake is on. Good, good, good. Alright, let's continue the setup. So the QNH then is 994. And check VHF2 is on the guard frequency. That's fine. We're going to need Unicom as well in a little bit. No ATC here for us tonight. At least not last time I checked. I will just keep an eye on that. They may pop on. Not yet though. 54 minutes flight time. Short flight tonight as well. And what with the auto land and stuff like that. So we're probably going to do some setting up here before we go. Because we won't have long to brief to get into Stansted. To be fair, the briefing to Stansted is not that long. Switching panel, that's fine. Thrust levers, engine masters, mode selector, they're all good. Initial climb out here at Belfast is 4,000 without any ATC. Bottom constraints on QNH1 is at 994. Matthew saying, enjoying the streams, especially after the sad news of the last couple of days and flying some more. Oh, absolutely, yeah, devastating, taken far too soon. Yeah, there's not really much more I can say about that. I'm afraid. I personally wasn't. I mean, I've gotten into sort of YouTube and all that lot very late, so I'm perhaps not familiar too much with the history of things. But yeah, even so, that doesn't really matter, does it? It's just terribly unfortunate. Right, let's start setting up the box then. James, any cold ops need doing with the snow around? Well, if it was you know, wet and snowy here, then yeah, absolutely. But it's not here in Belfast. So it's absolutely fine. It's just cold. It's 0 degrees. Right, let's just get our data page. IRS. You got the 3 navs. Aircraft status. Yep. They're all valid, etc. Wonderful. Right. Let's do our any requests. There we go. Right, flight number today is Easy. What is the flight number? 267. Easy 267 today. Cost index, as always, is 4. Ground temperature 0. The tropo is, what is the tropo? Hang on. If I put the screen there, can you see that on the tablet at the same time? Yeah, more or less. Yeah, 29803. Grab the winds. ATC 1579. What news with that? Oh, the really sad news that Matt Davis passed away. So Matt Davis was a one of the original flight sim content creators from years ago, and yeah, taken far too young, sadly. Right, that's done. And we're cruising tonight, flight level 370, just clear the scratch pad out. 370 with a temperature of, what's that, 52, or minus 52. Right, so departing runway 07, no SID, there's no SIDs or stars here at Belfast. You'd have thought they'd created them by now. Let's do that. So, first waypoint of the flight plan is Lisbon, then Lisbo, then Riga. Let's clear that out. And then arriving at the other end into Stansted, ILS 04 is in use, and we're coming in on the Listo 1 Lima arrival. And I think that comes in via Abbott, if memory serves. Let's have a quick check. Is it Abbott? Oh, it could be Laurel. Yeah, Laurel. I always found this little arrival interesting, because the idea is you go to the Barkway VOR and then you do this little loop just here, and then ATC clear you. Which is strange. Chances are we'll not do this, we'll just get pulled straight off at Bombo or something like that and then get vectored in, which would be nice, would be great, straight over the top of Luton Airport. Saves time as well. So what's that? 333 miles on the flight plan and 346 on the OFP. So there we go. ATC 1579. I don't want to say what happened to him, if just because I'm not 100% sure, but I think he just became very poorly. I don't even know. I don't know if he had COVID and became very ill. He had pneumonia and a few other things, and just sadly lost the battle, unfortunately. Did I put him with Fallible 340? Oh, I did. Good spot. Don't know why I did that. There we go. Right, so flight plan is done. Radnav page. There's not really much here at Belfast, as I recall. Belfast VOR, although I think that's unserviceable now. Pop that in. Lee Rose says, "Hi Gav, the cheese board is ready." Excellent. Ooh, sounds nice that. That's all done. Alright, onto the Init B. Alright, it's 10 past. Let's start getting passengers on board. Tell the camera crew we're ready. Cabin crew, refueling is underway and the bags are starting to get loaded, so let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Right, zero fuel weight's what? 57, oh, call it 57.9. Our CFG for the departure is 31.9. Fuel for the alternate, if we have to come back to Liverpool, is 1.7 tons. And we're going to take 6.5 tons, aren't we? Yeah. Aircraft wants 5.3, so well within. Takeoff weight 64.2. Takeoff CFG is 30.6. Alright then, let's do our takeoff calculations, and we'll sort that out. So, one thing I want to check, actually, this will be interesting. So there was some works being done at Belfast. In fact, there's loads of work being done at Stansted at the moment, with half the runway closed, but we can't simulate that, sadly. Let's just check any no times for Belfast. Taxiway, so Alpha's closed east of the General Aviation apron. I'm just going to look to see if that affects us tonight. I don't know where taxiway Alpha is. Oh, taxiway Alpha. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's up there. That's not going to bother us. That's it. Yeah, because there was a time when this was actually closed here, so we'd have had to taxi down here and then sort of backtrack. We don't have to do that, so Delta 1 hopefully is what we can take for the departure, if the figures are there to back that up. Are they just waiting for GSX waiting for me to open the door? Hang on a minute then. I thought he did it automatically, you know. Let's get the doors open. Right, passengers can start coming on board. Sea Denton celebrating 2 months of channel membership. Sea Denton, thank you so much, mate. I really do appreciate that. It says have a great stream as well. Hope so. Hope you have a great stream as well. More importantly. Right, yeah. So runway 07. It is dry here, so that's all well and good. Config 1. No need to force toga. Anti-ice will be off. Packs off, and that takeoff weight 64.2, and CFG is 30.6. Grab live weather. Intersection data, then yeah, via Delta. Good stuff. Delta 1. And there's the information we need. So let's pop that in. 139, 140, 140. The flex was 59. And we're doing flaps 1, of course. Alright, let's check out SimSmart for the engine out procedure here. Runway 07. Standard 1800 feet, left turn back to the Belfast VOR and enter the hold. Alright, thrust friction acceleration 1418, 1418. Let's just update those. And the second flight plan. Copy the active. So what are we doing? Oh, wrong one. Straight out and then a left turn to Belfast. Alright, so we'll create our waypoint called the engine out SID. We shall pop that here, and that will be based off of Echo Golf Alpha Alpha runway 07. So to fly straight out runway 07, the track is 067 degrees, and we'll make that 15 miles out and store that waypoint. We can now use it. E out SID. And then we want to make a left turn, force the aircraft to turn left. We want to fly north of the E out SID, so E out SID, fly heading 360, that'll do, that'll get us turning left. Let's pop that a couple of miles out, and then we're back to the Belfast VOR, where we shall enter the hold, and that was, where have you gone? 052 left turns. Done. And of course if we've lost an engine, then we'll be coming back into Belfast. Landing runway 07. Have we not got an ILS for 07? Is that right? Oh, it hasn't, has it? No, Belfast doesn't have an ILS, it's an RMP. Okay. Do the RMP approach then? No start, and no VIA. Beautiful, I'll check that out. Here come all our passengers, look. Happy as Larry, a lot of them. He is anyway. Is he on his phone? Oh, look at that! I don't think I've ever seen any of the passengers on the phone before as they're coming on board. God, I bet that dispatcher's cold. Aviation Lover, hi, have I ever had the experience where flight sims getting stuck syncing data on launch? Yeah, do you know what I had to do? I just have to restart the computer and it usually works. Which is very annoying. Yeah, there we go. Straight out, Sid, left turn, hold at Belfast VOR, and then we'll vector ourselves back in for the INAV approach if we have to do that. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to set up the box and have a look at the approach coming in at the other end, just because it's not a long flight, so a couple of things we can do to this. So, on center fix there, let's just lower that speed, 180 coming in, that's done. And Echo Golf, Sierra Sierra, 07. 04, sorry. 07's where we are, isn't it? There we are. Good, and yeah, whilst I'm here, we'll just fill in the weather. QNH at Stansted. It's liable to change, of course, but we've got 994 hectopascals. Temperature is 0 degrees. And the wind is 0903. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. And I'm going to leave the barrows in for the moment because we'll see what the weather's doing when we get down there. Config full. Leave that there as well. Alright, so that's a little bit of the box set up ready for the arrival. I think it's about time to yeah, I think it's about time to start the brief. And Dark Fury's gifted one Easyjet Symbolic channel membership as well. Dark Fury's gift going to Manic Mimer, fantastic. And Dark, thank you, mate. Really appreciate the support and everything you do for the channel. So great to have you today. Are you flying along with us today? In a Boeing? Physically hurts to say that word. Just yet, let's see how it all works with V1 cut. Perhaps there's already a video. No, I've not done one yet. No. To be fair, if you get a V1 cut, then we won't be flying the engine out procedure. I should hopefully be stopping on the runway. Alright, let's do the weather brief. So weather here in Belfast is fine. We've got, we've got light winds and good visibility. Cloud ceiling is pretty high as well. So yeah, nothing really to worry about. It's just bloody cold. Weather en route, again, absolutely fine. And the weather at our destination, Stansted, is snowy. Yeah, not too windy, so wind 060 at 11, that's okay. But LVPs are in place just because of the very low cloud base that's there, and the snow that's coming across, so yeah. We can expect an auto land this evening. Aircraft type A320, nothing broken with the exception of the weather radar. No times for our departures today. Threats to be aware of. Not too many, not here at Belfast. Belfast is a beautiful airport. Yeah, so really nothing too troubling with regard to departing from Belfast. The only kind of difference is, it's not a sort of standard instrument departure. We're just going to fly direct to Lisbon, our first waypoint when we're up, and after thrust reduction, really. Anyway, let's talk a little bit more about that and what we're going to do. So we are parked at stand 13. We'll taxi facing south on X-ray. We're then going to take Lima. And then from Lima, it's all the way down here to Charlie, and then Delta, and we're going to hold at Delta 1. And yeah, then we can depart via Delta 1 for the intersection departure. We're not going to do a single engine taxi. We'll get everything up and everything started, everything up and running as we push. Departure then is straightforward as well, really quite nice, easy departure. Noise abatement 2 as per usual. Initial climb is 4,000 feet. First turn will be to the right. We'll do that after thrust reduction and acceleration, which will happen around the same time. After that, I will then probably engage the autopilot then, to be fair, and then that'll get us in nav mode direct to Lisbon, where we'll continue the climb up to 4,000 feet. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Then we're on our way. So that's an all brief. The emergency brief, pretty standard Airbus A320 stuff. Engine out procedure is standard as well. Once we've secured the engine at 1,800 feet and accelerated, we can make the left turn back to the Belfast VOR, where we'll get ourselves nice and safe. MSA is 3.5, so we'll get ourselves nice and safe at 4,000 feet, and then we'll come back in for another approach. That's about it, really. I forgot to mention the MSA on the initial brief, but yeah, 3,000 for the first sector, 3.5 for the rest, but that's all good. Alright guys, I think we're done. Start tidying our aircraft up, running the checklists, and then off we go. Get that APU started.
All the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
That's great, thank you.
Right, seatbelt signs are on. APU's getting started. See, this is something we have to factor in now. The APU start. Back when COVID was rife, the APU had to be started whenever passengers were on board, but that is now not the case. Don't disconnect the GPU yet, otherwise my aircraft will go dark. I don't want to do that. Scare the passengers. Right, so let's do a couple of other things.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck this morning, let me welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft as you settle in for what we hope is going to be a most enjoyable flight. The weather today doesn't look to be posing much of a problem, so we should have a nice smooth ride for you throughout the duration of the flight. And as the cabin crew continue making their last preparations, if you could please assist them by getting yourselves sat down, your seatbelts fastened, and make yourselves nice and comfortable. The ground crew have now finished loading the aircraft, and we're just about finished with all our pre-flight checks, so it won't be long until we are pushing back. If you could please give the cabin crew your full attention as they go through the safety briefing, we'd very much appreciate it. So on behalf of myself and the first officer, we'd like to say thank you for choosing Easyjet today, and we look forward to giving you a safe flight.
Right, APU's up and running, APU bleeds on, APU's happy, get rid of that. Use my tablet now to get rid of the ground power. GPU can come off, chocks and cones can come away as well. Just final check, no ATC, so over to Unicorn 122.8.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross check.
Hey, Hell Driver, good to see you. Right, let's get GSX in place. No, we don't need ice treatment. There's no precipitation around.
Please stand by starting engines until push is completed and brakes are set.
There's no icing conditions. Right, that's been long enough.
We are ready for pushback.
Bleed air on. Warm the cabin up. I bet it's freezing actually. Yeah, nice and warm in the cockpit because the door's been closed. 19-20 degrees in the cabin. Sorry, passengers. Deucejet, that's amazing. Thank you so much for your $10 donation. Says Easy 267. Belfast is closed on account of World War III. Departure at your own risk. Sadly, fast forward a few years, you may be telling the truth. My intentions are we're still going to depart. Right, we're on Unicom. Yes, we are, and the ground crew is into position. Belfast traffic easy, 267, stand 13, pushing back, facing south.
Locking gear.
Right, so I've got the beacon light on, transponder set, acupressure's in the green. Before start checklist, so parking brake is on. Our takeoff data is not that. Our takeoff data is confirmed. Where are you? There you are. Takeoff data is confirmed. Windows and doors are closed. EFP and phone is on flight mode. Doors are closed and armed. Beacon light is on. Right, guys. Let's see if we can land at Stansted, shall we? And parking brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by starting engines until push is completed and brakes are set.
Right, nose wheel steering is disconnected. I'm going to completely disregard the ground cruise instructions and get those engines started. So, start the timer, engine mode selection to ignition, and starting engine 1. Carl, if there are failures, do you just do what it says on the panel? Pretty much, that's the beauty of the ECAM. There might be some other things you need to do. A lot of it is just thinking things through and checking things as well. But ultimately, the ECAM gives you the most basic things that need doing. Hopefully, we won't get any of those though. Right, let's just check the load sheet. Takeoff weight 64.2.
Ladies and
fine.
gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this
79.5.
aircraft.
That's fine.
A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace.
Parking brake set.
We have a good engine.
There are 2 emergency exits at the rear,
Hey, Zara.
4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin
Engine
baggage
1 is
on
happy,
board.
starting engine 2.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others.
Bypass pin removed.
If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your
Left
seat.
is clear.
Put it over your
Right is
head.
clear.
Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
There he is, giving us a
Wish you
wave.
pleasant flight
Steering
with
pins
EasyJet.
removed. Yeah, let's give him a wave back. Right. Engine 2's all happy as well. So then. Engine mode selected 2. Ignition, APU can come off. Anti-ice not required. APU master is off. And arm the spoilers. Rudder flaps 1. Set the trim. And the after start checklist. Anti-ice is off. ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim is 29.5% and rudder neutral. Alright. So. Belfast traffic easy 267 taxi now via X-ray Lima Charlie Delta to hold Delta 1 runway 07. Flight control check then, just got full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, and rudder full right, full left, neutral. Alright, pets check then. So our performances for dry takeoff figures from intersection Delta, runway 07, no LMCs, flex departure for us today as well. Engine out procedure is standard, straight out, then once passing 1800, then we can make a left turn back to the Belfast VOR. Get ourselves safe in the hold at 4,000 feet.
Easyjet Charlie is on the visual system.
And on the visual, EasyJet doing a visual, how dare you. And departure then is the is straight out runway 07. After thrust acceleration, get the autopilot on, fly nav to our first waypoint, which is Lisbo. First turn will be to the right, and then the initial climb is 4,000 feet. Right, let's get all this lot done.
Cabin crew seat for takeoff, please.
And the taxi checklist then. So flight controls have been checked, flap settings, config 1, FMAs, climb nav blue 1FT2 4000, blue radar and predicted wind shear are on, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue, and stow the EFBs. There we go. Hey Alan, hope you're well. Do share, it's the CFMs tonight. P3 on Twitch looks nice and dark. Yeah, I mean, the moon's still quite bright, so... Coming up on runway 17. It's not in use, I don't think. We'll get the strobes on as we pass anyway. Not a long flight tonight, so it's going to be quite busy. It's only about 54 minutes flight time. Speedblade, what's normal taxiing speed? So maximum 30 knots in a straight line, 10 knots during the turn. And Belfast traffic easy, 267, crossing now runway 17.
Easy 427 Charlie, okay.
Right, got the strobes on. Anna, yeah, oh yeah, runway 1735 does get used. Particularly when it throws a nasty crosswind on using the main runway, but yeah, it's just not in use tonight. That's what I meant. I didn't mean that it's you know, it's never used. I meant it's just not in use at the moment. Hey Gad, how do I steer on the ground using rudder or wheel steering? So yeah, nose wheel steering, and then the rudder. The rudder gives you sort of like, I want to say 8 degrees of steering, and controls the nose wheel steering up until 80 knots. After that, nope, don't need it. The rudder does the job for you. Hey playing guy, no, sadly no no ATC at Belfast tonight, but there's plenty over the UK mainland, so we'll get that, I'll hopefully pick that up a little bit later on. Okay, so Looks nice and bright over there, doesn't it? Yeah, really bright actually for this time of night. That'll be the moon. Right, so the approach path looks clear, which we're happy with. So, Belfast traffic easy, 267 landing up runway 07. Alright, lights coming on. TCAS TRA, and the packs are coming off. Romantic moody lighting is set. Tyrefus, do I have a video showing GSX and FSTraffic together? The two are two completely separate programs, so they don't interfere with each other. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, guys, please do me a little favour and just hit that like button. It makes a big difference to the channel, it really does, so thanks to everyone who's already gone and done that. Paranoia check. No last minute aircraft coming in on finals. Is it full moon tonight or was that last night? That looks very full to me.
Belfast traffic, Ryanair 1 kilo, stand 24, pushing back, facing south on Alpha.
Oh my god, he's a Ryanair. Hey Doc, good evening. Alright, lineup checklist. Cabin secure, takeoff, runway intersection, Delta, runway 7, TCAS CRA packs 1, 2, both off. Alright, takeoff, start the chrono. 50% and 1 set. Engine sail set, takeoff thrust. Man flex, SIS, and no runway. Hardly any rudder being needed to hold this centre line. No wind. Check. V1, rotate. Beautiful. Nav.
Positive ring 5, gear up.
Gear up. Hardly any wind at all during that takeoff. Wasn't fighting to control the centre line. There we go. So, let's lower that nose. And thrust climb. Climb. Alright. Autopilot 1 engaged. Pack coming on. No ATC, continue the climb. Let's select flight level 200 then, shall we? Open climb, 200 blue. Hey Dean, what Stansted steer are we using? We're using the freeware one, available from flightsim.to. It's wonderful. Hey United Bill, good to see you. Thanks for coming on board. Anna, can I explain the cost the Easyjet cost index? Yeah, so basically in the cruise you set it to 0, and then when you're back at cruise, just put it back to whatever's on the flight plan. Should we pop that one on as well? Go on then. S-speed. Flaps, spoilers. Yeah, so flaps, spoilers, gear, lights. Probably take the lights off now, don't need to sit and hold those. Everything's happy, what beautiful skies we've got, so we're going to ding the cabin crew, they can start sorting stuff out. Tell you what is also great scenery, the Belfast City Airport as well, which I do have in, so that'll be down there somewhere, won't it? Hey United Bill, have I heard anything regarding Phoenix and the IE engines? Not yet, I'm afraid. As soon as it's available, of course, or we've got some news on it, we'll definitely let you know. Alright, let's get the lights off. The quicker we retract the landing lights as well, the better better performance of the aircraft we had. They add some drag. What an absolutely stunning view over Belfast, with a very bright moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
I'm not going to put the anti-ice on just for that tiny puff of cloud. Okay, so we're at 10,000 feet, lights are already off, get airports onto the EFIS, zero the cost index.
1 kilo taxiing via Lima and Delta to hold 07, crossing 17.
Clear out the radnav. Secondary flight plan, copy that. I could have left the secondary flight plan in for a bit longer actually. I mean, if anything goes bang, guess where we're going back to? GD, you think at some, you take it at some point someone has forgotten to retract the light. Well, this is a new flow that you know, you're someone who's been watching the channel for a long time now, you know, the last couple of years. That wasn't a normal flow, you know, the spoilers, flaps, landing gear lights. That's a new one that's been brought in the last few months. So you can only surmise that someone somewhere forgot the landing gear, most likely after a go around. That's the most common time to forget those. Alright, let's check the performance page. And not the performance, the progress page. File 370, yeah, 370 is going to be fine. So select 37 and 370 blue. Up we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free to move around the cabin. We do recommend, however, when in your seat, that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. The toilets are now available. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Right, so shouldn't be long before we get picked up by air traffic control, looking at all the London air traffic control that's online, so we'll keep an ear out for that. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, definitely shouldn't sing. Hey Tom, sorry, yeah, that's fine to repeat the question because I completely missed it. Yes, FS Realistic is indeed in use. Pack Andrew says, nice to see you streaming again. Total entertainment. You are more than welcome, Andrew. Glad you like it. Yeah, not too much time for cruise tonight, P3, which is absolutely fine. I mean, it makes it quite a busy flight this evening. So we're going to get up to our cruise, which won't last for very long. And then we'll be briefing the arrival. I know we should do Belfast Isle of Man. That's, you know what, at least that's longer than Liverpool Isle of Man. Liverpool Isle of Man is just you spend longer on the ground than you do in the air on that stream. Should put the flight route on the tablet and we'll see that. Hey Antrak, great to have you on board again. How you doing? God, that tablet's bright. There we go. If you sat on the left-hand side of the aircraft tonight, you're actually going to get to see the Isle of Man looking at that. Chasing those snow clouds down to London. JJ, Norwich to Amsterdam is a short flight. Yeah, you're not going to get that in an A320, I don't think, though. I think that's some kind of propelled plane, isn't it? I know, if we wanted a LiDAR charts, we better would have the Easyjet, but yeah, obviously, Easyjet using the LiDAR stuff. There is a paid version of LiDAR charts, the equivalent, isn't there? But I don't know what it is. Or, I've never really looked at it either. Angus McTavish! Well, 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 sir, how are you? No, it's not the weather on the terrain, it's the terrain. It's the terrain on the train. You can just see the Isle of Man just down there creeping up on it, actually. Oh, Tom, yeah, the sim is very pretty. JJ, yeah, it was the Embraer I was thinking of. I do like short flights. I like long flights as well. I like all flights, but they have their differences. Obviously, the short flights, we're not going to be at cruise very long. We've got lots to do, so we're going to be getting some on weathers. We're going to be checking out the weather at Stansted. We're going to be prepping, I think, for an auto land this evening. Don't do those very often, so yeah, that's going to be something a little bit different. Oh, Angus, has your YouTube account gone potty? Yeah, that's annoying when that happens. Netherite King, would I ever live stream when we have an emergency? We have had a couple of, not an emergency, but we've had a couple of failures in the past. They are turned on, so, you know, never say never. James, auto land rules. Close your eyes, hope for the best. No, we'll go through them. We'll go through them. But I'm presuming that they've just got LVPs in place because it keeps snowing and the cloud base is only 200. So yeah, if LVPs are in place, we'll auto land our way down. BB Devo, thanks for the follow on Twitch. There is the first ATC of the night. So London Northwest. Wow, this is bandboxing its way tonight. 135. This is going to be worse than Germany. 13557. London Control, good evening. Easy 267, passing flight level 250, requesting flight level 370, and overhead Itiga.
Easy 267, London Control, Roger. When you can, squawk 1415, climb 50370.
Squawk 1415 and cleared, continue climb flight level 370, Easy 267. Right, just take the temperature. It's minus 46, so this little bit of cloud that we've got coming up, don't need to worry too much about any anti-ice or anything, that's fine. Matt Arcade, good evening. I'm doing well, thanks. Welcome on board. Says you're struggling with the 320, wants to fly its own course, doesn't stick to the constraints. Right, okay, Matt. Stick with us, because you'll see the Fenix. It's an amazing aircraft, works beautifully, doesn't need Navigraph, but you do need to know how to handle the autopilot. And if you are struggling, Matt, then there are several there are several tutorial videos on this channel which explain all about the Airbus. That's basically what the channel's all about, really. So as you can see now, we're in open climb. We are in nav mode.
EZ267 route direct to Pedic.
Route direct Pedic for EZ267. Shortcut.
EZ267, my apologies, route direct to Listo.
Direct Listo, EZ267. Wow, that is one heck of a direct. That is look at this, is amazing.
Chunix, free correction, Ryanair 31 Lima, descend 50120.
120 for Ryanair 31 Lima.
That is the start of our approach, going direct Listo. William Blanton, good afternoon. Matt Arcade, if your autopilot keeps turning itself off sometimes, I'm guessing you've got some input set up that you don't want. So something is interfering with the autopilot, like a controller or something like that. Right, so...
267, it's the Listo 1 Lima arrival Stansted.
Expecting Listo 1 Lima for Stansted, EZ267. Yeah, so this is what we've got here. Coming in, Rugby, Finma, Bombo, Barkway Buster, Laurel. Check all that. Listo, Penning, Rugby, Finba, Bombo, Barkway Buster, Laurel. Excellent. We'll get vectors in there, I am sure. Right. Let me see. What's the latest weather doing then?
Ryanair 31 Lima, descend 580.
Descend 580, Ryanair 31 Lima.
IELTS approach, ATC low visibility is still in place. RP Yankee procedure not available. It's fine.
With the climbing flight level 310.
Shamrock 330.
Right, let me get. I'm just going to get the meta.
Reach direct to Nugra for Nugra 1 Tower arrival Heathrow.
Track Nugra and
so the weather we've got there is. I'm going to grab my pen. Rain and snow, wonderful. So wind 060 at 13, so the wind's increased slightly as well. Visibility 2.4 kilometers. We've got light rain and snow. Overcast 300 feet. That's going to be an impressive approach. 0 degrees and QNH is 990. Let's get the perf page filled out, see if any changes. QNH is 990, it's dropped that much. Wow. Temperature 0, that wind's increased as well. It's now 06013. And Autoland with no decision height. Just going to check that is a possibility. Cat 3B, yeah, no decision height. Alright, that's done. The box is set up as well. So let's start briefing the approach already. We're not even on cruise, we're going to start briefing the approach. So, Weather we've just done, haven't we? We've just done the weather, so you know what's coming there. Aircraft, we've not been in the air long enough to break it. No NOTAMs for the arrival tonight. Threats to be aware of, it's going to be the weather, it's going to be the snow and the rain and yeah, all that nasty stuff. There's no real terrain concerns around Stansted. It's, yeah, no hills, no terrain, anything like that. But yeah, that's the biggest weather. It's going to be crowded skies as well. ATC seem rather busy down there at the moment, so that's going to be good fun. But the yeah, weather and Autoland. Autoland's not a threat, but the weather certainly is. So we are expecting runway 04.
GT267 radio check.
Easy 264, readability 5.
Thank you, your internet just died out. Shamrock 330, climb, level 310.
Yeah, so runway 04, ILS, approach, Listo 1 Lima, arrival.
Right now, 31 Lima, contact man straight out, 118.5.
We're most likely going to get vectored out of it from Bombo, somewhere like that. So, just make sure we're flaps 1. So green dot and flaps 1 for approaching turn on to the finals, and then flaps 2 as usual with the glide slope. It's an ILS approach. It's going to be an auto-land approach as well tonight. 3-degree glide slope. We're going to do Cat 3B, which is Cat 3 with no decision height. Airfield elevation is 332. Inbound course is 042, and the ILS identifier is India Sierra Echo Delta. How wide's the runway here? It's a normal 45 metre, 46 metre, and the PAPIs are 3 degrees as well.
This is citation 3 Tango Whiskey, climbing
looking
through
to vacate Papa Romeo or Papa Quebec Romeo or
Number
Quebec.
32, correction,
And
number
then
3 Tango Whiskey, London Control, head
we'll be
left.
taxiing wherever, somewhere over here.
Manchester.
Roger.
Angus, what is RE and RA and RA? So it's recent rain, recent drizzle. Drizzle.
1 kilo, we're at flight level 310 inbound landing.
If we need to go around track,
Right now, 1 kilo, London
and
Control,
then
hello, squawk 0311.
left-hand turn at
0311
as we pass the 117 Barkway VOR. So let's fill this in. BKY, and if for some
Right now,
reason
3 kilo.
everything
Correction,
breaks,
Right now, 1 kilo, thank you. Is the Nugra, the Listo 1 Lima arrival Stansted.
I'll just put my course in there as well.
It's the Listo 1 arrival for Stansted. Yeah, I can't get my words out either, mate. Right now, 1 kilo.
One of those days.
Yeah, so if we needed to go around, that's pretty straightforward. Straight out, and then we're climbing up to 3,000 feet, and we'll hold at the Barkway VOR. So the flight plan's done, RadNav's done, progress page is done, performance page is done. Are we at cruise yet? No. Fuel prediction, looking to land with 4 tons of fuel extra, second flight plan, copy active, and bosh! All done. Now, because we're doing an auto land, this of course means that we've just got to keep a close eye on the FMAs and make sure that everything appears to be working correctly. So we want to see land, we want to see flare. If we don't see any of those modes engaged, then we want to be prepared to take over and go around. That said, if we can see the landing lights,
Right now, 267 contact.
if we can see the
Control,
runway landing
127.1,
lights, because visibility is nowhere near that bad, then if we're happy, I will disconnect and bring her in manually. Carl, you...
267 contact, London Control, 127.1, goodbye.
127.1, thanks very much for the service, EC 267, bye-bye.
London, good day, Speedbird 244 with you, flight level 260.
Silver 244, London Control, hello to you. Descend flight level 200.
Hey Carl, you live on the 04 approach, I will do my best not to rattle you out.
Right in 9 of Papa X-ray. Descend flight level 260. Right in 9 of Papa X-ray.
Come on, Ryanair.
9 of Papa X-ray.
Right in 9 of Papa X-ray. Descend flight level 260.
Total 260 public.
London Control, good evening. Easy 267, reaching flight level 370, inbound Listo.
Easy 267, London Control, hello to you, continue.
Roger, Easy 267.
Right now, public service on Hot Viking stack. Is that just for us or for you as well?
Not even long enough for a cup of tea on this flight. So we've got Liverpool down there. In fact, we've passed Liverpool. That's Manchester. Manchester Airport will be down there somewhere. I'm not sure if we can see it. Might be covered by a cloud around here, actually.
London Control, KLM 521, hello, with you for level 240.
And London Delta Hotel India, confirm London 133.7.
Sorry, Matt, 135575.
Roger, 135575, Delta Hotel India.
Steward 55 Kilo, contact Heathrow Director now 119.725, goodbye.
Heathrow Director 119.725, Speedbird 55 Kilo, see ya.
Steward 49 Charlie, London Control, hello to you. Fly radar heading 010 degrees.
Heading 010, Speedbird 49 Charlie.
London Control, KLM 521, hello, with you.
Adam, my favourite charter destinations. Ooh, Alicante's good.
Immediately 6,000
Greek islands, all pretty good. You know, there's something a bit different.
All of the departures in the UK have initial altitude depicted on the chart, and you cannot climb those down without clearance from ATC.
Yeah, familiar with that, but we had 6,000.
I've got you at 6.8. I caught you peaked up, but it's fine. You're going down now.
Hey, Captain Rogers, good to see you. You're rampaging at Heathrow. The snow certainly made things interesting. Kenyan aircraft was delayed an hour, and US Serbia couldn't park because the visual docking guidance system couldn't recognise him, so you needed a marshaller. How could it not recognise him? Surely it wasn't.
49 Charlie, I've now got you down at 5,400.
Not such a daft kind of aircraft.
The Heathrow QNH is 992 or something like that.
We were given 989, that's what we got showing.
I don't have it up, so it might well be 989, but yeah, just let me know when you level at 6,000, we'll check your altimeter.
Roger, will do, Speedbird 49 Charlie.
Speedbird 361, a quick message before you go. You need to remove that remark from your remarks. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your competence as a pilot. You can contact London now 135575. Good job, well done.
Roger, thank you very much. 135575, Speedbird 361. Thank you.
Give the guy a compliment there. I thought he was going to get a telling off. Right, come on. I've missed my top of descent. Well, I've not. I've not been told I can descend yet.
Kevin 531, maintain flight level 240 until advised.
Maintain flight level 240 until advised, KLM 521.
Speedbird 244, descend flight level 120 to be level by LAPRA.
20 level by LAPRA, Speedbird 244.
Right end 9 Papa X-ray, descend flight level 140 to be level by
Where's my descent?
140, level by Abton, 9 Papa X-ray. London, Channel 1462 with you.
Channel 1462, London Control, hello, continue, we'll call you back.
Hi, Fed.
Speedbird 49 Charlie, climb out flight level 180, receive your navigation direct well in.
Oh, we'll
lift high. 180 direct well in, Speedbird 49 Charlie.
And Easy 267, request descent.
Easy 267, you can have it. Descend flight level 250, further shortly.
Thank you very much. Descend now flight level 250, Easy 267. Thrust idle, open descent, 250 blue,
right end 9
down we go.
Your speed on conversion.
We're going 0.716, 9 Papa X-ray.
Hey, Captain Rogers, that's a good point. Rain, snow, reflecting stuff. I suppose it could play havoc with it, couldn't it? Ping pong paddles, they always do a better job.
London Control, good evening. Gamma 367, King Air on the ground at Oxford. We would like clearance to leave, please.
Hello, Sir Oxford outside controlled airspace. There's no service from me whilst you're on the ground, but you can call me when you're airborne on this.
Captain Rogers, all of the exhaust ports were being huddled around by the gate agents. Yeah, daylight today, beautiful. Just try not to breathe in while you're stood there. Aviator Smurf and P3, yeah, I thought it was Jamie at first. Right, as we're probably going to get vectored in, let's just give ourselves a little bit of helping hand with our descent. Echo Golf,
bear with me.
Sierra 04. And if I can get
Stuart
12 mile radius around
waypoint
that,
on your flight plan.
then we know we're going to be 4,000 feet as we get there. To be fair. What was the platform altitude? Platform altitude was 2,500, wasn't it? So let me just go and amend that.
London, good evening to you. Shamrock 330 with your flight level 300.
9 miles, 3,000 feet.
Shamrock 330, London Control. Hello to you. Continue a call back.
Continue 330.
Easy 267, descend flight level 150.
Descent flight level 150 for Easy 267.
Speedbird 112, turn right for me now, heading 060 degrees.
Oh, we need to get down.
060, Speedbird 116.
Right, if everyone could just start sucking some hard-boiled sweets, because we're going to have to make this dive.
Right 1 Kilo, London Control, hello to you. Fly radar heading 145.
Heading 145 for...
3,500 feet above the profile at the minute.
Shamrock 330, turn right heading 120 degrees.
Right heading 120, Shamrock 330.
London Control, good evening. Scandinavian 210 at flight level 260.
Scandinavian 210, London Control, hello to you, continue.
And what you've got to remember as well is, this is telling me I'm 2,500 feet above the profile, but chances are, by the time I get to Bombo, they're going to want us to come off at Bombo, not fly all these miles, but just go direct and straight in. So I'm going to even have less miles to play with. So yeah, we really do need to get down.
Kellen 4, correction, Kellen.
I'd be quite happy to get below the profile, actually.
140 to be level by Hampton.
What's our descent rate? About 3,000 at the minute? 2,000. Oh, we can wind that up.
KLM 531 London.
KLM 531, sorry, we have some headset issues.
KLM 531, no worries, descend flight level 140 to be level by Abington.
Descend flight level 140, level before Abington, KLM 531.
What do you reckon, gang? Place your bets now. Are we going to be doing a glide slope from above capture procedure? I hope not. Not on an auto land. I want everything nice and stable and set.
Shanix 1462, descend flight level 90.
And a 90, Shanix 1462.
Right in 9 per X-ray speed 270 knots.
Just checking the latest METAR from Stansted, that hasn't changed. It's still light rain and snow, overcast 3,000. And it's about to get dark. So temperature is minus 44. Let's get that on.
55, London Control, hello.
40 is the limit, but it's going to drop, particularly as we enter these clouds, or rather it's going to warm up as we enter the clouds.
531, speed 270 knots.
270 knots, KLM 521.
Ryanair 9 up upper X-ray, London Control.
9 up upper X-ray.
Ryanair 9 up upper X-ray, I keep having to call you multiple times and it's not fun for me. Speed 270 knots.
Confirm our speed is set to 270, 9 Papa X-ray.
Ryanair 9 Papa X-ray, roger, report that speed to London Control, 129.425, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Shamrock 330, turn right heading 150 degrees.
279
right heading 150.
How's the prog page? Let's have a look, douche.
Scandinavian 5
Get in there.
69 Golf, London Control, hello to you, continue.
I'm trying to delay the spoilers as much as I can. It upsets Greta.
Steven 244, descend flight level 80. Correction, 90.
Flight level 80, speedboat 244.
Sorry, you were too quick coming in. Correction, 90.
90.
Hey, Breeding Brain says he just loves
Steven
VATSIM.
244, thank you. Contact
I do when it's
Stansted,
like this.
radar now, 120,
Nice and
decimal
realistic.
625, goodbye.
That's why I'm not talking too much.
2065.
You guys can listen to that, I can concentrate on flying. And we don't want to miss a call sign.
162, contact Stansted radar now, 120, decimal 625, goodbye.
Contact Stansted radar, thanks, yeah.
12062.
75, flight level 260, speed 280, all that's all of us.
Shutdown 1462, confirm the frequency, please.
120, decimal 625.
Correct.
Get that on standby.
765, London Control, hello, to continue, I will call you back.
Yardi, we're coming into your airport tonight. Forget clearing the ramp. Just make sure the runway's clear.
931, report your speed to London Control, 129, decimal 425, goodbye.
129.45 and we'll report to be clear on 521.
Robert, it used to be the EasyJet base though.
1 kilo, can we request our descent, please?
Sadly not anymore.
Right on kilo, you can. Turn right heading 150 degrees, descend flight level 150.
Turn right heading 150, down to flight level 150 for Ryanair, 1 kilo.
Shamrock 330, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Shamrock 330.
Think we're going to meet this profile in a few minutes. Looks like it. Here it comes. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to leave it open to 7. I'm just going to start to reduce speed a little bit, but I want to get underneath it because I know what's going to happen. We're going to get pulled off, we're going to lose some track miles, and then we're going to end up high.
London Control, Twilight 3 Lima Papa, with you, flight level 340, orbit inland.
Twilight 33 Lima Papa London Control, hello to you. Descend flight level 280.
Descend flight level 280, Twilight
These
3
clouds look full, don't they?
Hello, Control, good evening, Shutdown 888, hello, 360 about GP.
Shutdown 888 London Control, hello, Belfast 1 Mike arrival for Manchester.
Alpha 1 Mike arrival from Manchester for Shutdown.
That's good, right, let's
Twilight
start
33
speed
Lima
back
Papa,
down.
Logan 2 Hotel arrival for Heathrow.
Logan 2 Hotel, Twilight 3 Lima Papa.
Ryanair 225,
270.
Alpha arrival for Stansted.
Normal descent speed again now.
664,
Yardy, the clouds look
Easy
bloated.
267, turn left direct Bombo, descend flight level 110.
Left direct Bumbo and descent flight level 110, easy 267.
London, good evening, Ryanair 6628, sending please flight level 295,
110 blue.
inbound Leasor.
Ryanair 66.
And left direct
London
Bumbo.
Control, hello, descend flight level 270, Rinnis 1 Alpha arrival.
Told you we'll end up getting directed. And Bumbo takes us here, then we'll get into
My correction, Rinnis 1 November.
Stansted radar territory. They'll vector us in.
Stewart 49 Charlie, you're going to change frequency very shortly. If you can just wait for 2 minutes, I'd be grateful.
Okay, let's speak before 9 Charlie.
Easy to disregard.
Shamrock 000.
There's a speed restriction of 250 knots as well.
16
Bumbo.
Flight level 160 and heading 295.
That looks like it's snowing right there. Look.
000, London Control, roger. Scandinavian 210, descend flight level 240.
Just have a look see if there's any snow on the ground. Can't see.
Scandinavian 210.
Scandinavian 69 Golf, descend flight level 230.
230, Scandinavian.
That looks very impressive, but very wet.
Twilight 33 Lima Papa, descend flight level 260.
We're definitely going to give our aircraft a wash, I think.
Scandinavian 210.
Guys, if you've enjoyed the stream,
140,
please do consider hitting that like button. Makes a big difference to your channel. So, thank you very much. If you've already gone done that.
Flight level 140 to be level left, Aptum for Scandinavian 210.
Easy 765, descend flight level 230.
Descend flight level 230, sounds fine.
Right, I'm going to pop that back into managed descent.
575, goodbye.
And seatbelt signs come on.
135, 575, speedboat 49 Charlie, bye bye now.
Yep, we're going to get wet.
Shamrock 000, request to turn right.
Shamrock 000, do me a favour please first, recycle transponder, you've got a duplicate, squawk 7607.
40 miles.
Shamrock 000, changing squawk to 7607.
Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you
Easy 267, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, easy 267. 90 blue.
Following running Easyjet 73 Yankee, maintaining 6,000 only 2 Charlie departure.
Easyjet 73 Yankee London Control, hello to you, flying flight level 110.
Yardy, the great thing about aircraft is when they take off, all that snow and dirt gets blown straight off. Hey Bravo Alpha, I'm very well, thank you, hope you are too.
Ready for further descent, Ryanair to Dubai.
Ryanair 225, descend flight level 120 to be leveled by Lapra.
Descent for level 120 direct over Lapa, Ryanair to Dubai.
Scandinavian 69 Golf, descend flight level 140
Right, I'm going to do
to be
this
leveled by
in VS mode.
Descent flight level
Because I am
140 to be
expecting,
leveled up to Scandinavian 69 Golf.
that
Twilight
direct to
33
come in
Lima Papa, descend flight level
around here.
160 to be leveled by Sabre.
And I want enough mileage to be able to get taken off and still descend, so we're not
Ryanair
only...
2020 with your flight level 330.
Ryanair 2020 London Control,
Hey Anna,
you can
the
or call
chrono
you back.
is, what, 39 minutes it's been
Ryanair
on.
6628, descend flight level 250.
Level 250, Ryanair 6628.
Easy 765, descend flight level 220.
Descent flight level 22, shortly 75.
Scandinavian 210, contact London Control 129.425, goodbye.
129.425, 10 for the ATC, bye bye.
Captain Rogers, what GPU do you reckon you'd need for these settings and in 1440? I have no idea, Captain. You're asking the wrong
Gamma
guy.
367, London Control, squawk 0302.
Right, it's dark. I can see the rain, the snow. Look, you can just see it on the windows there.
Shamrock 330,
There it is.
turn right 160 degrees.
And we're in the rain and snow.
Right heading 160, Shamrock 330.
Ryanair 1 kilo, turn left heading 130 degrees.
Right, let's activate the approach phase. That's
Heading
done.
130 for Ryanair 1 kilo.
Ellis is on. India Sierra Echo Delta identified.
Shamrock 000, requesting to turn right.
Shamrock 000, resume your own navigation direct well in.
Shamrock 000, resuming my own navigation.
Direct well in.
I mean,
Direct low.
Captain, I'm on a 3060, so yeah.
873 Yankee looking for the correction for the climb.
Easy 873 Yankee, climb flight level 300.
300 Easy 73 Yankee.
Shamrock 330, resume your own navigation direct westcott, descend flight level 90.
Right,
Descent
that's
flight level
10,000 feet.
on now to Westcott, Shamrock 330.
Ryanair 1 kilo, descend flight level 90.
Lights on.
Resume your own navigation direct Bombo.
Descend flight level 90, direct home navigation Bombo. Ryanair 1 kilo.
Easy 267, contact Stansted radar now 120.625, goodbye.
120.625, thanks for the service. Easy 627, bye bye.
Speedbird 112, resume your own
Heading 135 and speed 180.
Stansted radar, easy 267 with you, inbound Barkway, descending flight level 90.
267 Stansted radar, vectoring out approach runway 04, leave Barkway, heading 060 degrees.
Spec vectors ILS runway 04 and we'll leave Barkway heading 060, easy 267.
GSX 1460, descent of altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend 2000, Channel 1462.
So we can work out what he's going to get us to do.
244, descent of altitude 3,000
So we're going to go Barkway and then flight 267, which is almost back on this little route here, look. And easy 267, just confirm leave Barkway heading 060.
Affirm.
Thank you.
GSX 1462.
So we're not doing that. We are going to be going this way.
Approach runway 04.
Must have some traffic to vectors in around.
70, clear for the eye, left 04, Channel 1462.
See NAF all now though. Very dark.
142, speed 165, maintain until 4 DME.
Speed 165 and maintain that until 4 DME.
We'll Looks like they're keeping aircraft nice and fast till 4 DME as well. Well, not too fast, 165, but worth noting. Anna, the anti-ice, you pop on the engine anti-ice when, oh my word, what's that?
2,000 feet.
Engine anti-ice when the temperature is between 10 degrees, plus 10 degrees TAT, and minus 40 degrees SAT, and you want
I'll call you back when I can. I just need to
the wing anti-ice when you can see ice accumulating on the pole just there. Can't see that in the night time. Hey Captain, what's the ETA? Oh, not long. Not long.
Speed 244, turn left heading 080 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 04.
Left 080, cleared ILS 04, speedbird 244.
Easy 267, range 30 miles, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH1, cushion QNH 990 hectopascal.
Descent altitude 6,000 and QNH 990 hectopascals, easy 267.
Easy 267, turn right heading 225.
Right heading 225 for easy 267.
Speedbird 244, continue left turn heading 070 degrees to intercept.
Continue left turn 070, speedbird 244.
Orbital descent and 990 hectopascal, 6,000 blue, heading 225. Do you know what, it's that dark in here, I'm going to have to pop this on just so I can find the click spots.
Showing 1462, runway 04, wind 060 degrees, 13 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04.
So 30 miles, we don't need to rush down. VS 1000. Anna, how often do ATC tell you to fly a course rather than a heading? It's probably more common when it's very, very windy.
Stansted radar, good evening. Ryanair 1 kilo, speed 260 inbound, Bravo Kilo Yankee.
Ryanair 1 kilo, Stansted radar.
See our strobes flashing away, look at that on the clouds.
Information Echo, confirm you're Boeing 737-800.
Looks like lightning.
ILS vectors for 04 and we can confirm we're a Boeing 737-800 for Ryanair 1 kilo.
Kilo, thank you. Leave Barkway heading 060 degrees.
Leave Barkway heading 060 for Ryanair 1 kilo.
Speed 244, speed 165, maintain until 4 DME.
Okay, let's just tidy up the flight plan a little bit then.
Speedbird 244.
So...
Easy 267, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, easy 267.
Stansted radar, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform, ready for departure.
Okay, out and reduce the speed 220. So yeah, I just want to tidy up the flight plan now. So...
Line up runway 04, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform.
Easy 267, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000, easy 267. Thrust out low descent 3,000 blue. What's the inbound course? 242.
Channel 1462, clear the runway.
Tidy that up, we've got the extended centre line now on that.
Runway 04, wind 060 degrees, 13 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 04, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform.
Right, probably don't need open descent. Although, actually, no, we'll stick open descent because we're still above the glide slope.
Can taxi to gate?
Yes, you can. Chelix 1462, taxi stand 11 right via Papa, Juliet and Alpha.
Papa, Juliet and Alpha, understand, sorry?
11 right.
So we'll start to configure
11
once we get that
right,
base turn, which I would imagine would be probably in around...
Easy 267, turn left heading 135.
Left heading 135, easy 267.
And easy 267, speed 180 knots.
And speed 180 knots, easy 267.
Run the 1 kilo, turn right heading 225.
And speed, alt
Right,
star,
heading 225,
heading
right now, 1 kilo.
is 135. There is our glide
244,
slope, flaps
that's
1,
wind
speed
06,
check,
0 degrees,
flaps 1.
knots, runway 04,
Now
cleared
select
to land.
speed 180.
04 clear to learn, speed bird 244.
Easy 267, descent of altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend altitude 2000, easy 267. Isn't that below the platform?
Runner 1 kilo, range 30 miles, descent of altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 990 hectopascal.
Descent 6,000, QNH 990 hectopascals right now, 1 kilo.
VS 500,
Easy
2000
267,
blue.
turn left heading 070 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 04.
Left heading 070 and cleared ILS runway 04 for easy 267.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
That's about everything, minus 6628, sending
Alt
through
glide
for
slow,
145,
lock blue,
heading
cat 3 dual,
265,
autopilot
77
1
with
and
SA.
2.
Runway 68 stand to the radar, roger, back doing ILS approach, runway 07 for Luton.
Stansted radar, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform 3,500.
I can see some questions going on in the
5,000,
chat, sorry guys. I'm not,
Runway 64 Delta uniform, roger,
not
maintain
paying too much
altitude
attention to those
5,000 feet
at the
on reaching,
moment.
sliding 280 degrees.
5,000 feet upon reaching flight.
Right, so this is the easy bit for me, because we're going to be auto-landing this.
Good evening, Ryanair 25, flight level 090 with you.
225, stand to the radar, hello, fly, heading 260 degrees, back doing ILS approach, runway 04.
Expecting runway 04 and heading 260, Ryanair 25.
64 Delta uniform, turn right heading to 8, actually turn right heading 290 degrees.
290 degrees, Ryanair 25.
Weather 1 kilo, turn right by 5 degrees.
Right by 5 degrees right now, 1 kilo.
Come on, Lockstar, wonderful. Full house, glide slope star, Lockstar.
And runner 64 Delta uniform, climb.
Flaps 2,
flight
speeds
level
checked,
80.
flaps 2.
Climb flight level 80, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform.
Missed approach altitude
64
3,000
Delta
feet.
uniform, for the heading
Set.
to London control on 127.1, bye-bye.
With the heading 127.1, Ryanair 64 Delta uniform. Good night.
Runner 65, I'm not sure where you're turning, you've turned right there. Can you turn left heading 260 degrees, please?
5 miles. That is one short final. Gear down.
Runner
And
225,
spoilers.
turn left heading 260 degrees.
260 degrees, Ryanair 25.
And I'm going to start slowing down.
267, no speed.
Free speed, easy 267. Flaps 3. Flaps full. 4 mile final. Landing checklist. So, cabin secured. Go around altitude 3000 set. Eco-memo landing no blue. It's
Easy
snowing!
267, runway 04, wind 060 degrees at 13 knots, cleared to land.
Good land, runway 04, easy 267. This is why it's an auto land.
Weather 1 kilo, descent of altitude 2,000 feet.
Descent 2,000 feet right now, 1 kilo.
Right, auto brake low. I want to roll to the end of the runway anyway, so it should be fine. I see lights. Oh my god, look at this weather.
Runner 1 kilo, turn left heading 135.
Left heading
Runway's
135
inside.
right now, 1 kilo.
Runner 1 kilo, reduce speed 180.
Hand on the controller now, just in case anything goes
180
wrong.
for
I'm going to be
Ryanair,
happy to continue. There's land. 2 whites, 2 reds.
Runway 6628, report to your cleared level.
Flight level 110, runway 6628.
Roger.
Come on, Phoenix. 50.
40, 30,
Flare.
20, 10, retard.
Idle the thrust. Oh my god, what a landing. Roll out.
Runway 1 kilo, turn left, heading 070 degrees, cleared island
Supplies
approach,
deployed,
runway
reverse
04.
green.
Left heading 070, update for the island.
Manual
04,
brakes.
Right now, 1 kilo.
Sorry, Golf Bravo Oscar Romeo Lima, apologies for the delay. You ready?
Cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fast...
Golf Romeo Lima, Roger, cleared to Manchester, Utah 1 Sierra, squawk 0205.
Calls or internet access may now be used.
Cleared to Manchester, Utah 1 Sierra, departure, squawk 0205. Golf Romeo
Checking in
Lima.
the seat pocket
Correct.
underneath the seat.
Runway 215, turn left, heading 215.
Do take care when opening the lockers in
Oh,
case
it's
anything
wet.
falls out.
Kosher runway 225, turn left, heading 215.
Smoking.
215, runway 225.
Crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today.
Runway 1 kilo, runway 04, south 20, 060 degrees at 13 knots, clear to land.
Promotions, flight and destination
Line,
information.
right now, 1 kilo.
Check out our official Facebook page.
Right.
Or Easyjet.
Easy
Where are we
267,
going?
taxi stand 30 via Papa Juliet Bravo.
And just confirm stand 30 via Papa Juliet Bravo, Easy 267.
Yes, sir.
Roger.
The director Golf Alpha Mike Papa DC3 on the west side with Echo request clearance to Bristol.
Goodbye. Runway 225, range.
So
27
Papa
miles,
is
towards 26,000 feet,
the
QNH
one we're on now, then we're going to
990,
turn
Pascal.
left, second left onto Juliet.
QNH 980 has Pascal, runway 225.
Runway 6628 to descend, flight level 90.
Oh guys, if you enjoyed that amazing landing by the Phoenix aircraft,
6628.
please do hit the like button, show your appreciation of
Runway
the
6628, turn left heading
this
253.
wonderful aircraft.
Left heading 250, runway 6628.
And we'll work out where on earth it is we're going.
Runway 225, I need that descent now, please.
Left heading, say altitude for us, runway 225.
Your level is 6,000 feet on the QNH of 990 hectopascal. Expedited descent, you only have 25 miles
God,
to
this
go.
looks good and wet and cold and awful, but amazing. Right, so stand 30. Oh, it's right in the back corner. They don't like Easyjet.
Runway 6628, turn right by 5 degrees.
Right back 5 degrees, runway 6628.
Right now, 1 kilo, we're going missed.
Ooh, Boeing can't do it.
Runway 225, just to lose the high
Oh, he's going
taking
missed.
through the ILS, turn left heading 135.
Left heading 135, runway 5.
Right, that's not the one we want, is it?
Right,
It's
one
the
kilo, flight is done.
next one we want, if memory
Flight
serves.
extended missed approach, right now, 1 kilo.
See, this is why LVPs slow everything down, because you can't see as much. What's happened to dark? Why has it gone mist? Did he try and bring it in manually? Right, pretty certain it's the next one. Yeah, because there's a sign there for 23 right, so we want next one. See if we can get GSX just to do our
Runway 225, descend towards due 3,000 feet.
gate 30, don't we? None of those.
Runway 1 kilo, turn left, heading 260 degrees.
Left heading 260, runway 1 kilo.
I have no idea which where the menu would be for this.
QNH 990 hectopascal.
10,500 QNH 990, runway 6628.
Is it this one?
Go for a minute, ready?
Might be that one. Handling by Ryanair. No. That'd never happen. Stephen, this is the first time you've seen rain and snow mixed in the sim. Yes. Yeah, no, it's just one or the other, isn't it?
And Golf Alpha Mike Papa cleared Bristol, Nugget 1 Sierra, Squawk 7766.
Clear Bristol, Nugget 1 Sierra, departure, Squawk 7766.
Right, it's been 3 minutes, so...
Runway 225, speed 220 knots.
Engine 2 shut down.
Speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots.
Steady taxi in. Stand 32 on our left, 2 more stands to go. We're right in the back corner, we really are. This one.
225, turn right heading 220 degrees.
220 degrees, right.
I am loving this weather in the sim though. How amazing does it look?
Left heading 225 right now, 1 kilo.
Runway 1 kilo, when you're ready, what's the reasons for the mist?
He's flying a Boeing.
We always shot the guide slope for runway 1 kilo.
Roger.
Okay, pilot error.
And runway 225, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000, right, 225.
Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator, even with your flaws, you still look absolutely stunning. How good does this look?
Runway 225, turn right heading 305.
305, right, 225.
Runway 225, so cut out there. Confirm radar heading 305.
305, right, 225.
Runway 1 kilo, turn left by 5 degrees.
Left by 5 degrees, heading 220, right now 1 kilo.
Looks like the video docking guidance system doesn't work here either. Having to rely on the marshaller. Stand 30. Fantastic. Alright. Parking brakes are set. APU's up and running. Let's get the bleed on. And shutting down engine 1. Engine 1 shut down. Seatbelt signs can come off straight away.
Runway 225, turn right heading 360 degrees. Cleared RS approach runway 04.
And below 10%. Beacon light can come off. Right. You can now deplane the passengers. And request deboarding. Guys, welcome to London Stansted. Well, we got in without any issues, didn't we? How amazing was that that weather? That was fantastic. Enjoyed that. And I thought the Fenix aircraft did a stunning job at touchdown as well. So, go away, don't need you. Oh, that was, yeah, that was one of my favourites. I liked that one. Beautiful information. The sim, obviously getting the meta nice and everything works very well. So, yeah, all done. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed our flight this evening. It's not often we get to do an auto land. The weather's usually too good, so I have to do it myself. But no, everything worked out perfectly tonight for auto land conditions, and yeah, that looks stunning, doesn't it? Looks like the snow as well, the way it did mix in with the rain. I forgot who it was that said that. I've not seen both before in the sim, so yeah, that was new to me. But yeah, enjoyed that. And this is stunning freeway scenery as well from flightsim.to if anyone wants to know where the scenery is from. So definitely worth a look. definitely worth a purchase. It's free. So big shout out to the creator of London Stansted Airport. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. The last couple of hours, great flight down from Belfast. Looks like the weather's just turning and getting even worse now. I'm going to go before Dark Fury tries to get in on the second time round, and he will let us know on Discord a little bit later on how that went. So guys, thank you so much to those of you who have supported the channel, donated during the flight this evening. Thank you so much. And Easyjet Sim Pilot channel members, as always, a massive shout out to you guys for helping me do what I do on the channel. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Now, I don't know when the next one will be. I am away Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so might be Monday, might not even make it back for Monday, so it could be a while before the next one. So huge thanks to all of you. Hope you have enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you on the next flight, whenever that may be. Enjoy this wonderful British weather, yeah, because I think it's going to be bad tomorrow and Friday as well. So whatever you're doing, guys, have a great few days, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye, everyone.